Endlich wieder neue Noten, neue Schweinereien. Ich seh euch schon im Dreieck springen, so soll es sein. Yeah, these are die Bösen Onkelz. And today, you might not know that, but I'm counting. Today is the 500th episode of Shellshocked Radio Recommendations. And I wanted to do something special, and I waited for 500 episodes to tell you about this band. They are very, very well known in Germany, but also still a little bit controversial. They started a long time ago. You know, when I was in my apprenticeship. Today will be a bit longer, so strap in. I'm going to tell you stories. When I started my apprenticeship, we were out with a third album or something, and they started as a as a drinking band, and we are dick und durstig and stuff. But also we were a little bit right-winged, and Okay, I'm not gonna say too much because it's controversial a little bit. Anyway, we started a little bit in the right-wing corner, so we were like, oh, the bad neo-Nazi band and stuff, and I was like, okay, no, I chalked them up, neo-Nazi band, I'm not gonna listen to them. But when I had one of my former schoolmates, who still lives in my hometown, where I live again now also. And I still meet him once in a while. He's ein Schornsteinfeger, a guy who brings you luck, who cleans your chimney. A chimney sweeper? Yeah, I think chimney sweeper is the right word. And he gave me the cassette with Heilige Lieder from Böhse Onkelz. And I was like, I'm not going to listen to it. But I gave it a try. And I really liked it. And I really liked the music. In a way, it's a little bit simple music, the drums and stuff. The guitar work is really well done. But it also, as I said so often before in my show, the combination, it all just works, You don't have to reinvent the wheel to make good music, Listen to all the Gothic rock I give you, I like it mostly because it is what it is and not what it tries to be, something different and, mixing and fusion and whatever. Sometimes it's good to have just a normal meal, not like a fancy, over-the-top something. And, today I put on this just, because it's a harsh subject. Anyway, I love the Onkelz, and I love their underdog status, which are not underdog anymore, because they rose to fame, they fell down, they had the whole thing. I mean, I really have sympathy for them. I like their music. It's very well done in their genre. We kind of inspired so many copycats you cannot imagine. Like, a lot of these German rock bands, they all want to sound like Böhse Onkelz. And it's quite annoying because, we have the Böhse Onkelz and they're still around. We just made a tour 2022 at the time of this taping. So anyway, what I want to say, I really like them, and I'm more, there's some controversial artists out there. I'm kind of like, I want to see the artistic stuff. And of course, if you put politics in your music, that's something else. And they certainly did that in the beginning. So, but they are not right-wing anymore and stuff. But they are still kind of grouped in this. That's why I waited a little bit with this recommendation for a long time. But I like them. I really like them. I was young, I was in my formative years when I got to know them, so this might play a role. It's a kind of like an acquired taste. It's not Gothic rock or industrial metal or, what I usually like, or dark wave or so. But it's unique, and I like it. I like the style. So I really, wir haben noch lange nicht genug is great. You know, when the riff starts and it's kind of, and it's you know, now we fill stadiums and stuff and people shouting and singing the and I can understand that because it kind of gives them a community, a wholeness and stuff, and also because we were so a little bit controversial and you know what's going on. You know, it kind of bounds the people more together and against the others and who don't understand them. I don't fucking understand anything. So that's, I just want to say clear. I like music. I like to take the politics out of it. Of course, I know there is, you know, music for this and music for that and stuff, but I think music can stand on its own, and the artist can be a bad person, a good. Who is always good? Who is always bad? You know, ask yourself, you know, if you have not had any bad days or any bad things, always strive to be better, you know, and be more yourself and more, you know, now I'm getting preachy or whatever. I'm talking about myself as well, you know, I'm not the best person in the world. I can be very nasty if I want to, but I don't want to. I want to strive better, but I understand that people struggle, that people go from one thing to another, and people, and this might be really surprising to you, can change. I learned that the hard way and also the good way, so please keep this in mind. I really like Böhse Onkelz. I have to say that, and I really like it. I'm not a neo-Nazi, and I'm not a lefty. I'm kind of, you know, being my own person. I can think for myself. I like to get interesting thoughts, and then evaluate them, and you know, draw my own conclusions, basically. And so I usually, you know, be not very open with my politics or whatever, because I want to keep this music hally. I like music. I like to talk about music. I like to talk with artists and stuff. And of course, I understand, you know, like with religion or something, sometimes you cannot take it out of a thing if you really believe that, and this is part of you and whatever. So of course I take with that, but I want to kind of implore you to take your own conclusion, to be a little bit open-minded. I'm talking about the Böhse Onkelz right now, because I was myself, oh, this is a right-wing band, I'm not gonna listen to them. And when, you know, my friend, my former classmate, he said, oh, just give it a try. And I was, wow, that's good. I like it. And I like the song, and they have tons of great songs, also a lot of shitty ones, but you know, they have been around for a long time. So yeah, I like the Böhse Onkelz. Wir haben noch lange nicht genug. It's a hymn at this point, you know. It translates to we don't have enough yet, or we are still here and we are still kicking, basically. Anyway, so please don't be upset if you don't like them or whatever. You know, it's just my opinion. And I think they have some really great songs. And of course, like I told you, it's maybe an acquired taste, and I was in my formative years, but we are good. We are good musicians, and also don't forget we stuck around for a long time. You know, I think sometimes opposition schweißt dich mehr zusammen. You know, brings you together even stronger. You know, if you have to defend yourself and against all the others and stuff. So it's kind of what we did. And today, staying together, you know, being in a band is like being married, or sometimes, you know, you see your spouse even, you know, you see your spouse less than your bandmates. So, I mean, I know we had some rough times and stuff, but we are still together, and this is also something to behold. Like with Rammstein or something, bands who stick it out for a long time. It's something to applaud. Anyway, it's not Gothic rock, it's not dark wave, it's not but it's good German rock music. The singer has a very strange voice. I cannot even say it's a good voice, but it's very distinct. And of course, it comes in the mix. It works. But you will also hear that it's kind of strange, but in a good way. But now I'm just a fanboy, and I'm babbling on, and I cannot tell you. Anyway, enjoy Böhse Onkelz. Wir haben noch lange nicht genug. This is my 500th recommendation. So let's go for the next 500 and make it 1,000. See you in the next video, and please don't forget to like and subscribe. And all these algorithm gods know that I exist. Thank you very much. Ich hab noch lange nicht genug.